Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Gotham Talks. And last night we had another flawless episode. We are on episode 8. It is called Blood Rush. And this episode was really centered around Captain Nathaniel Barnes. And if you're new to this show, we are just talking about the episode, what I liked, what I didn't like, kind of thing. And I'm sorry this wasn't up last night. I was at work. I did PVR it, watched it last night, but I never had got the time to actually upload a video, so I am doing it this morning. So this is counting as last night's. Like I said, another awesome episode of Gotham. And like I said, it does get centered around Captain Barnes and his blood rush that he got from Alice. And you can see that he's already gone kind of mental. He's already, at the beginning of the episode, he does follow and kill a cleaner because now he has the thing where he wants justice and he's tired of being following the law. So he's taking it into his own hands and becoming a mad, crazy killer who just severely severs people and creates such a mess. It's pretty cool seeing his character transform. He never was in the comics, so this is a completely new storyline. But it is it's been pretty cool so far seeing how he's hearing voices. Like he goes and talks to Tetch, and Tetch tells him that if he started hearing the voices yet, and then eventually he gets in later on in the episode, he gets to hear the voices, and I want to see what they do with his character. I think that he could be a very awesome potential villain, even though he's kind of a hero, kind of anti-hero. I don't know how I can categorize him. But as people of the comics and just Batman lore know, he does not become commissioner, and I think we're really going to see what's going to happen with that. Another really cool part of the episode is seeing Penguin and Riddler's relationship kind of just going off again. As we do know that Penguin, I guess, is going to be gay in the series. Like I said, it does not bother me. It's weird, but it does not bother me. It does kind of follow the story. And like I said, you really don't know if it's going to be like a brotherly love kind of thing, or if it's going to be actual romance between the two. I don't see that. I don't see that happening because he does love the new girl that came into the series, who looks exactly like Miss Kringle. And we'll get back to her in a few minutes. But I can see that we're gonna find out that Riddler is gonna have problems with Penguin, because he knows he's gonna find out that Penguin wanted her gone, and that comes to what I was about to say. So she, at the end, spoiler alert. So this has spoilers, people. At the end, she does get her brakes cut by Penguin. He sends a henchman to get her car brakes cut, and we see her being loaded onto a train coming and smashing her. So I don't think we're gonna see the last of her character. My theory is that she is a double from the Court of Owls. I think they're trying to replace all the heads of Gotham's first families, like with Bruce Wayne. And I think this is just a scheme. It's a plan, I think, by them. And I have a feeling that you're going to see more of her later on in the series, or even in the next episode, to be honest with you, because I have a feeling that we're not done with her yet. But the whole episode is just her trying to get Edward, away from his fear, because he has that thing that's he killed Kringle, and he's going to do the exact same to her. So he just struggles with that. He runs away. She's wearing the exact same glasses, which is kind of weird, because where did she get those glasses, and how she knew, what she looked like? We do hear her say at the middle of the episode, when she actually gets full dressed up, and she's dyes her hair red and has the glasses on, that she saw her in previous photos and newspaper clippings. So it's kind of weird how she actually had the glasses before she knew her, which kind of proves my theory that she is part of the Court of Owls. But that we'll have to wait to see. The one major thing I really love about this episode is that Jim Gordon is finally back on the force, and he's back with Harvey Bullock, which is awesome because the two of them have such awesome chemistry, and I love seeing more Harvey and him back together again. Um, and we don't see Jim do much this episode because, like I said, it does center around Barnes and it does center around um, the the party for his ex girlfriend. So it's kind of a Leslie Tompkins story, kind of Captain Barnes, but we do see the stories merge kind of at the end. The one thing I really love is seeing Jim Gordon and Mario's confrontation of Leslie Tompkins, and knowing that Jim Gordon still loves her and Mario is kind of losing his mind, and you see him punch Gordon, and Gordon just kind of gives him that look like I'm gonna let this go just because of Lee, but if it wasn't for Lee, I'd kick the shit out of you. And awesome. I think what they're doing with those two, and the love triangle kind of thing, I really like that kind of stuff. So it's awesome to see that story keep going on, and I think it's going to get worse at the end with his father and everything kind of tying in, because eventually I think Leslie Tompkins will go back to Gordon. They do have a chemistry and a romance on in the comics. I mean, but I don't know how fully detailed they're going to go into the show with it. My one disappointment with the show, and it was the same as last week, but I think this week was even worse, is we have no Bruce, no Alfred, or Selena in this episode, and I think it really hits. It's a hard hit when you don't have them in it, because they are the main characters of the story besides Jim Gordon. I think now with season 3 we're seeing a lot more of Oswald Cobblepot, which isn't bad because of their story going on, but you have to have Bruce and Alfred, and you don't have to always have Selena, but at least Bruce and Alfred in the episodes. Like, I want to see what's happening with are they gonna have the story where he's gonna go and train, or something might happen to him, kind of thing, and that's what I'm waiting for. I want to see that happen. But yeah, another solid episode. Like I said, those are my kind of things I wish the episode had. But everything in this episode was just like made me laugh. It's great to see the connection of Jim and Bullock back together. The confrontation with both guys going after Lee is pretty awesome. One major thing with season 3 that I absolutely love is the perfect casting for Mad Hatter. I think Tetch is probably my favorite part of this season. He's just done such a phenomenal job, and every time he's in a scene, he steals the show. Kind of like how with season 2, with the guy who is presumably the Joker, which I hope he returns soon. We know he's going to return. I hope it does soon. But yeah, another flawless episode, and I absolutely can't wait until next week. Huge Gotham fan, so huge Batman fan, DC fan in general. This is Gotham Talks, and I hope you guys had lots of fun with me on this episode. Tune in next week while we do another episode, and talk to you guys soon. Thanks.